day 3, and we relocated. Everybody else was seeing so much more action. I didn't change much. We actually came to the top of this ridge, and it's actually pretty cool because it's a pretty large flat off this field, and there's all kinds of draws going down. It just feels like a big funnel. And so far, it's worked out. At least, right here at first light, I had a 4-key come from the field and actually walk right under my stand. He's actually hanging out around here, grunting, just looking for some does. The bull ride in this morning, it was dark, we were going down the river, and a buck chased a doe across the river right in front of us, so it's on. Hopefully I got a hot doe around me. Those guys over there I did yesterday, so see what happens.
Alright guys, it's day number 3 in Iowa. Deer gas showed today being great all day. Got high pressure, temperature drop, clear skies all day. Right now it's about 34 degrees, like a northwest wind. Fingers crossed that 150 cruises back through. I got lanes this time, ready to go. Should be a good day. Hopefully somebody gets an arrow in one. I think Cody's in the freaking hot seat. He had a shooter at 30 yards last night. We're just gonna make it happen because of trees and shit. I think it'll be a good morning.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, and Cody shot a big 9. Sounds like he hit it a little bit forward in the shoulder. The deer didn't run, it just kind of walked off, but he's going to give it a couple hours and get down and hopefully trail it and find it bedded. So, see what happens. Stay tuned. Just had a small buck out in the field. I gave him a rattle, and he ran. Like, got the hell out of here the opposite way. It just makes me wonder if there's a big one around here that's kind of got everything just pushed out. It's crazy how there's very few deer here. I guess you can say I've seen 3 bucks, but where are the does, No, I decided to pack up where I was this morning and vacate Killer Ridge. There's just nothing going on out there. In fact, it just seems like there's a cell camera out there. Makes me wonder if whoever's hunting this has been putting some pressure on, because, like I said, when I rattled at that buck this morning, he just ran the other way. They all just seem really skittish. So I'm gonna move down to this stand. It's still on the same farm, so to speak, but I don't know, maybe 600 yards will make a difference. But when I was in the bottom here and started walking this way, I did kick up a fairly decent buck. I've seen a lot of scrapes in the bottom, and one really active one right down here, but we'll see. We're gonna head up there. That's where our stand should be. The other stand is here. Well, Cody got him. Can't wait to see pics. He actually found the arrow and then seen the buck laying down in this area that we've always seen as kind of like a camping area. There's a picnic table, so it's going to be no dragging for him. It died right by the river. And I was so intent on texting and everything. I've been hearing stuff that's very crunchy. And I thought it was a squirrel. And all of a sudden I look up behind me. There's an 8-point coming right at me. I tried standing up and turning around, and he was, I don't know, 15 yards away. He seen me, ran off. It was a cool buck. I don't know if I would have shot it, but he was wide, just not a whole lot of time length, but he looked like an old deer. His body was huge. Just had another 8 pass below me. Seeing that one, I think I might have underestimated the other one now that I could have shot it, but that was a big buck, that first 8-point. He was really wide and he had a lot of mass. But man, this new spot's working out much better. A decent 8-point running some does out in the private field here. About 110 inch 8-point. I just grunted that 8-point in from across the field. That was pretty cool. Come right below me about 15 yards and was sniffing behind me for a while. That was cool.
I just shot one, guys. Died right in front of me in the field. Okay, well, I'll give you the whole fucking story. I got time now. So, give me a little bit. Alright. I finally found a comfy way to lean against this tree, so I was getting ready to take a nap. And then, I thought I heard something behind me, so I looked behind me, and all I saw was just a rat coming down from the draw below me. And, he worked his way behind me and started making a scrape down there. And, I can called a few times. And, he came up here. He was like right around here, right on the field edge, basically. I was gonna shoot him, and I have my trail camera actually, because I just reset my trail camera, and he bounded off into the grass, and he disappeared for no more than 3 minutes, and all of a sudden, looked out in the field, and nice 8-point was coming across, and he came like within 10 yards and worked off down the hill. I was like, well, this is just insane. I was like, well, I better keep paying attention. I looked behind me in the field over here. And there was a little buck moving through. I was like, what the hell is going on? And I looked to my right, and there's another little buck coming through that way. And I was like, okay, like something's happening. Like there must be a hot doe in the area, or I don't know. There were just freaking bucks crisscrossing every which way. And then, I'm like, I'll try grunting a few times if they're like acting pretty crazy. So I grunted a few times. And then, I heard stuff breaking behind me. I was like, oh my word, this is insane. So I turned around, and that buck came from all the way up here, came down to this creek. He hit that gully below me, and then was walking this way. And, he was over here by all these dead trees and whatnot. He was going away. I was like, well, I guess I'll try it. So I let him get a little farther away and turned around to the other side of the tree and grunted. And all of a sudden, I just heard like the woods erupt, and I looked over and he was just running at me. So then I came on full draw right over here and never got a shot. I was like this close to squeezing one off. Mindset I'm at if I didn't. Then, so I'm in the saddle, right? So then I had to spin, because he got behind my tree that I'm in. Like, do a full 180. And like, he kept trying to pick me out the whole time, but he never picked me out. Then he came out into the field. I'm guessing I've ranged it earlier, and I think I probably shot him right around 35 yards. smoked him, and he died probably 20 yards away from where I shot him. There is where I shot him. But it was a full bastard. There was blood spraying everywhere. He looked freaking tall when I saw him. He might just only be a 9 point. He might be a 10.2. I don't know. But he looked freaking tall. Just came way up. Hopefully he's as big as I think. But I'm pretty excited right now. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna make a few calls and I'll video when I get up to him. I watched him go down. I'm just going to look at him quick. Then. So that's where I was. Oh, there we go. Blood already. Right about here. This is where I shot him about. It's a bloody arrow, baby. G5 did the work. We got blood all over. Oh, there he is. He's freaking happy. I'm missing that one brow tine. That's it's awesome. Didn't go far. He's heavy. He's not as big as I thought, to be completely honest. But I'm still freaking happy with him. Iowa Bubble Clan.
It's on fire out here tonight. I just had another big 8 point come in behind me. Got, I think, my thermals, and the wind's going that way. The thermals, I think he got right in him. He was hanging out behind me for what felt like forever. And then it eventually just turned around and kind of slowly started walking off that way. So Cody's got his bug done. Oh yeah, Drew shot one. So that's 2 out of 4, and wait to see pictures of Drew's. Cody sent pictures. Looks like a nice 8 point. So.
There's the young bucks with their butts.
No YouTube, Chad.
No?
Alright, before he says what he thinks, what do you guys think?
About what?
Score.
Score?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna say 127.
He said 121 to 123. You can hang a ring on that bitch, can't you?
Cody, you wanna hold
Leave
yours
him
up
in here
there?
for now?
Mhm.
No, we gotta get him out of here.
Rigor mortis.
Rigor mortis.
Oh, they said don't worry about that, is what they.
Tell me about what happened, buddy.
Well, I had a doe and a fawn come in about 15 minutes after sunrise this morning. They worked their way right in front of me about 20 yards. That turned out to be the magic ticket because this guy cut their trail and he walked in right on her same trail. I grunted at him, stopped him once, and his front shoulder was a little bit too far back, so I let him move again, grunt it again, and put a shot on him. It was just a little bit too far forward. Wasn't sure about the shot, but gave him about an hour, got down, went to the site of the shot, couldn't really find any blood. Went about 10 yards ahead on the trail that I knew he followed out, and all of a sudden there's just blood everywhere. So I thought, great, you know, he must be dead. Took up the track, easy as you can to follow the blood trail. I mean, it was just pink and just blood everywhere. Tracked him for about 185 yards or so, and blood was slowing down a little bit, but decided to keep going. Ended up bumping him, and I still saw my arrow in him. This was probably about 10 o'clock. So decided to give him 4 hours to sit again. It was a good thing I did, because came back 4 hours later, and probably about 150 yards from where I bumped him, he was laying. Fortunately, he was still alive, so I had to finish him off. But yeah, got it done. So
Yeah, you did.
initially, when he came in, I thought he was a 9-point, and I thought he had that G3, but turns out he's an 8.
Turned out to be an 8.
But I mean,
Good mass.
huge body on this deer.
Good mass on the bases.
Yeah, it is a little sticker.
Yep. Not quite
Not quite a scoreable
Not
point.
quite a scoreable point, but yeah, body wise. So this is Drew's. This is what Drew shot, and yeah, body wise, I think yours might be a little bit older, but
Yeah.
a couple of good deer.
November 7th, baby.
That's your day.
That's the day.
3 years ago.
3 years ago today, I shot my 9-point in Iowa, and back again and did the same day. So
Yeah. Not bad.
no.
First off, for me at least. Big shot over there.
I've been sleeping on the couch all week.
Sounded like a big shot.
Should I bother him or should I take the bedroom?
Cornhole